It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints on Thursday night primetime.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from the Superdome. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, they'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
Second down, Carr. He sent the screen to the receiver, Wilson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The Saints will punt this one away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself in situations where he's a sitting duck. Now, can he put all of that together and operate an NFL offense? That's what we want to see here today. And so far, I think he's shown a lot of hope that he can grow into a future franchise quarterback.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. On second down, it's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Dulcich now brought in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. Cedric Wilson back to receive. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Carr now on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of Olave.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's their punter now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. To return, it's Mims. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the book. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Nix from the gun, off, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for Denver. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Carr working out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Carr. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. is Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing is Carr. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Carr. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Yeah! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Got it into the hands of Olave.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down, Carr. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. First and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Nix. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing. Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Carr. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back is Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On the give, this is Kamara. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49. Carr to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Carr now on 2nd down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. The shotgun. It's Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll go with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going for it on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Carr now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Back to throw is Nix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that is knocked away, incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll run. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Throwing is Carr. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Nix to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, Carr. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's Carr. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Here's 1st down. Throwing. Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
2nd down. Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So this one, a win for the Saints. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL